yes, but when the liquid gets over, it immediately gets an alert and it will be attended by the nurse. But the other two issues are not answered. Now, what we are trying to answer here is not the bottle becoming empty, but the blood flowing back. If the blood is flowing back till the tube, even if it is empty, it is causing a very huge. So that time gap of that response. It has very specific use cases because in terms of as you said that the bottle is not properly weighted in or inclined or if it is not hung up in a proper way, a weight-based sensor will actually consider all of that because you cannot alter a body's weight if, say for example, if this is the bottle weight and if you are keeping it like this, then the weight sensor is attached here. So then the weight, you cannot change it, right? Because W is equal to the gravitational force into the mass of the object. So you cannot change that. So that's the major question. Sir, but then it is answering just one of the issue which I because this device is addressing all the three issues which I mentioned. So in this way, a single device which addresses three issues. Yes, because one issue is not being addressed. It's a solution for multiple issues.
I have two very basic questions to start with. We're talking about fluid going from the packet to the body, right? And sensing if the blood is flowing back,
Yes, yes.
right? And that's why you have these sensors that can detect if something is flowing back. What if the fluid itself is multivitamin fluid?
It will have a transparency. The transparency of the liquid will not be so thick. The blood is very thick. If the density is so high, sir,
What if that blood is being transfused into the body?
then there is no issue because it is blood.
What if it's going back?
So I think what Shrenik is asking is during a blood infusion, if there is a air gap which enters into your arteries, right, into your blood flow system, it actually creates multiple cardiac issues where your valves when they are closing and opening, and if there is an air gap into it, it can lead to other events. So is it addressing that as well? It is not addressing blood
No, no,
infusion.
it was all about, see, most of your device is majorly sensing the light,
Yes,
passing through the pipe,
yes, yes, yes.
right? And then detecting, depending upon the reflection or refraction that is happening, whether if it was blood or not.
Yes, yes, yes.
That's your major
That's
mechanism.
my major thing. If blood is detected,
Yes.
not if there is a blood transfusion, we are not detecting that.
So you need to be absolutely critical about the sensor, about how the light is getting refracted. Right? That's majorly your innovation over here.
That is major.
Right?
We
So
have
your innovation is basically that IV line and that the refraction that is happening from that refraction, you're going to detect if it is blood or not.
yes,
If it is blood, then you're going to send a signal to it. You're charging 2,500 for it,
yes.
right? Now, my mother, my own mother, she's in hospital right now, right? And I've gone to multiple hospitals over the last 17 years, right? And all the hospitals that I have gone, they usually have a buzzer system next to the patient, wherein if they press, then the nurse comes in if required. Second is most of the time, 90% of the time, there's an attendant with the patient, right, who looks into it. Then, like Sir said, there's always a nurse or a caretaker who comes in. So in ICU, they would probably not use it. In a top hospital like Manipal, right, where you have buzzers, where you have nurses, and a force of nurses actually moving around, right, and they probably would not be your target audience, right? I'm trying to figure out. My question is, who is your right target audience? It is not top hospitals.
It's an additional layer of safety. It's additional layer of safety where if even if the nurses is not,
Tell me
if
one
even
thing.
if the monitoring
You've done your research for this project, right? Tell me last 1 year, how many cases in total across India have witnessed this problem?
Actually, more of the cases are not being reported. That is first case. And
No, no, no,
out
no.
of 10, at least two cases are similar cases.
No, my question is, from your research,
ಈ camera
how many
in
patients
return
have
side
died due to IV mismanagement in last 1 year, or in the last 5 years, or in the last 10 years? What research do you have that supports your product?
The news evidence, we have not completely taken the count of the people who have died in the past
Correct.
years. We
So,
have taken the count of the, we have taken the scenes where people have died because of these issues. We have
okay.
not
So you have
exactly
not done any physical research.
research of people dying.
You have not gone to government hospital, check their records, and ask them how many people died due to IV.
We are first addressing this, and then we're going for the ticket, and then we'll go with the hospitals and get to know the proper.
Okay, that's exactly the opposite of how an entrepreneur should start. That's where I was agreeing to. Second, from what we have seen, it costs 2,500 per device. For what?
500 for the device completely billing, and the rest of them we wanted for the miscellaneous charges, travel, for the certificate, all the legal certificates whichever we require, for all the validations we require for
What does a hospital get for 2,500? Is my question.
the safety of the patient.
They get the product.
They get the product and they
Right.
get the safety of the patients.
Safety of the patient is an outcome. It is not the product. My question is, as an hospital owner, I give you 2,500. What all do I get?
We get the device,
Yeah, I get the device.
and we get a services for
What services?
alerting or
Yes, this
like
nothing was clear in your
maintenance reporting.
maintenance. So you're giving a software service,
Yes, we'll give us our service accordingly.
and how will the hospital read those services?
Whenever they face any issues, they will contact us if the device is not working. We will go
So it is not integrating into the system.
it's like what my sir is asking
I'm actually breaking up the question for him to tell you that every university, every hospital uses a system.
yes. So what he's saying is how is your system incorporating into the hospital system so that they'll have a single monitoring where they can see if there are 100 beds, all the 100 devices are active or how many of them are running or what is the current levels.
For
and how
example,
they'll integrate
in
this
every
into their
hospital,
system.
there's electrical system
Yes.
and there's one main board. That main board has a software where some person is actively monitoring the entire the hospital or the building, right? If anything goes wrong, even this AC stops working or anything, there's alert, right?
That is incorporated into the hospital system. So that's what he's asking. How is your system incorporated? This device is an independent device where if anything is there, it will alert along with the patient's name and the patient bed number. So I don't think it is actually getting inside the infrastructure. It is separately. It's independent. It will be like a field system. The
ಮಾಡಾಯ್ತು
no,
return
here, that's a
ಏನಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ.